Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Coursemore, or Watto from Star Wars All the Time here. Today we are going to be opening the Shadows of the Galaxy 2-player starter of Star Wars Unlimited. I've been wanting to do some of these videos, doing unboxings of these cards for a while now, but I got my hands on the 2-player starter, which in my opinion is the best way to kind of learn how to play the game. Trying to learn the game without playing is kind of complicated unless you're really into the TCG, which this will be the first TCG that I'm in. So we're just going to be unboxing this. It comes with a lot of the starter stuff that you need to play the game, some of the basic things to play. It already gives you the 2 decks, so you got the Moff Gideon starter deck, and then you have the Mandalorian, which comes with everything on these lists here. So nothing that you get is going to be like really rare or anything, like if you're open to pack what you're looking for. So let's go ahead and get started. Just kind of saying before, this 2-player starter is really helpful. I'm not really caring about the quality of the box here. It can be really helpful to learn kind of how to play the game. You kind of get overwhelmed with all the different combinations that you can make and all the different deck builds you can do. If you want to do like your own deck building before you buy cards or anything like that, I can put a link to that in the description. Alrighty, so kind of pull them out as we go. So first things first, here we got a nice little poster, I believe is what these are. Yep, this little Moff Gideon. Nice little Star Wars Unlimited poster right here. Very nice, very nice. I don't know if you can see that, but very cool. And then Mandalorian poster as well, which is nice. And then I believe on the back, yep. So it's like a nice little poster here, and then on the back is where you put your resources in playing the game. So what's nice about this is it kind of has where you put your resources and everything like that. One for Mando, and then this one here for Moff Gideon. So when you're playing the 1v1, you kind of know what to do. It has your references here that has your keywords that you're looking for, the setup of how to start, play the game, the initiative counter, the round structure, regroup phase, action phase, goes through all the different details that are important to playing the game that you wouldn't have when you buy your player mats that you can get either on Amazon or Gamegenic or anything like that. So we'll just kind of fold those up. You got the attack pieces, so these are what this is what you use when you're doing damage. So whether you're doing damage to enemy cards or doing damage to the enemy stations.
Aren't we forgetting one teensy weensy but ever so crucial little tiny detail? I own you!
You put these on there so you know how much damage you have. And then this is a nice little quick starter rules kit to kind of go through the rules and explain them, which is really nice. Because obviously the object of the game is to take down the enemy base, which is normally anywhere from 26 to 30 damage, and so you got to get through all the phases to do that. Getting into the cards here. So these are the standard cards I was talking about. So this one, you got the Mandalorian one, Mandalorian starter. A nice little holder to keep your cards, which is very nice. So when you're traveling, you could just put your deck in here. I believe you could obviously put any deck in there, so that's nice. Let's see. You got another one as well. Some more damage tokens. Always nice. Let's see. Yoo-hoo. Don't want to tear it up completely, but clearly it's the first time opening it. So just put this in the background here in front of the Star Destroyer. Okay, and then here's the deck of cards. So we'll kind of get these open. So it looks like first we'll go through the Moff Gideon. So there's different types of stages that you're wanting to go through in the game, obviously. The different phases of how you go through, which is nice. So there are 2 or 4, I believe 4 different play styles that you can go through in order to try to get advantage to win the game. You can play aggro, mid-range, control, or combo. And so with these cards, what you're mainly looking for is your leader. So you got the different colors. You have blue, yellow, red, and and green. Blue is like a strong and mid-range, control-like leader, like Luke leader card, that just does shield to a lot of your members. So you want to make sure that you build a deck around Luke that has shield, that benefits from that. You have yellow, which is like a tricky event. So if you think of like shoot first, right, when attack gets done to you, then you also do attack damage back. Those type of yellow cards, those leaders just benefit you. You have red, which is more aggro, your more aggressive style, which for those cards, it requires less resources for you to do damage to the other team. So you want to get the game over as quick as possible, running that aggro style. And green, which is like Moff Gideon here, has many late game units that also have the most ramp cards in the game. So someone like Moff Gideon, and what makes this 2-player starter well is you have Moff Gideon here, which is green, and then you also have the Mandalorian here, which is yellow. So you're kind of getting the basics, not real aggressive, not needing to wait until the late game to get online to do things. So you kind of learn how to play the game well. So first you have here the Moff Gideon. There's the back of that card, right? You've got the Remnant Science Facility, which is going to be your base. And then you've got the Experience Learned Mandalorian, Warzone Lieutenant. You got Dr. Pershing, General Tag. You have the Incinerator Trooper. You have the Outland TIE Vanguard. Sorry, I can't read. You got the Privateer Crew, Seasoned Stormtrooper, Stormtrooper Lieutenant. You got the Cell Block Guard, the Death Trooper, Phase 3 Dark Trooper, good ground units, Super Laser Technician. You got the Client, and then you've got the Karax Heavy Fighter, which is space. So when you're playing the game, you have the right side, which is going to be your space. Left side is ground. It doesn't matter what side, whatever player picks where they put their ground units, then that's going to be the ground units for the entire game. And then you have the space unit. You can't combine space or ground unit unless you have a card that does attack to all units. So you get the System Patrol Craft. Got the Discerning Veteran, Pirate Battle Tank, Gideon's Light Cruiser, Top Target, Legal Authority, Price on Your Head, got the Outflank, the Timely Intervention, a couple event cards, Confiscate, another event card, Moment of Glory, event card, Calculated Lethality, and then Remnant Reserves as your another event card. Okay, now we get to dive into the Mandalorian deck. Now when you're doing these, this is just, like I said, standard deck, right? So it's just gonna give you standard cards. What's fun about the game is when you buy the cards or you do the deck builder, which I'll insert the link below for that, like I said. You get to kind of use whatever event cards, whatever ships you want to use, as long as you have 52 cards. So you get to make your own strategy, which is nice about the game. It's nice about TCG. You kind of make your own strategy, build the decks how you want, use cards that will work well with your leaders, whether they're in their epic action phase or just in their regular phase. All right, so we got the Mandalorian here. Front of it. There's the back. Like I said, yellow, so it's got that tricky event card, exhaust an enemy unit with 6 or less remaining HP, all that fun stuff, which is your epic action. Once you play your epic action, you can use that. All right, Remote Village, that's going to be the base for the Mandalorian for the starter deck. Then you got Experience Learned again. Clean Ren Rescuer, which is a ground unit. Another ground unit, Follower of the Way. Grief Karga is another ground unit. Grief Karga, sorry. Got Grogu, cute little guy as a ground unit. You've got the Quill as a ground unit. You got the Hawk 290 Fighter as your space unit. Mandalorian Warrior. Protector of the Throne, Village Protectors, Chain Code Collector, Razor Crest, Survivor's Gauntlet, the Armorer, Cargo Juggernaut, Fennec Shand, Public Enemy, Wanted, Foundling, Resilient Upgrade, Rich Reward Upgrade, Snapshot Reflex Upgrade, Vibris Grapple Shot, Mandalorian Armor, Mandalorian Rifle, Surprise Strike Event, This is the Way Event, Spare the Target Event, and last but not least, Fell the Dragon Event. One thing I didn't mention before is that it also comes with the initiative card right here.
You fool!
That's when you're doing the initiative. So whenever you or the opponent is starting the initiative, you'll have this whenever they're the first person to do their turn. Then also has the epic action card right here, Chip, which is where you take any of your cards. So if you take any of your leaders like this, you can only do the event action card once per game. So once you do the epic action, then you flip it over to this side, and then if it gets destroyed, then you return it to its regular leader card, and it cannot use its epic action again. So then you put this marker on it so that everyone knows that you cannot use this action anymore.
This weapon is your life.
So there you have it. There is the Star Wars Unlimited Shadows of the Galaxy 2-player starter. If you have any other questions on how to play the game, or what even is Star Wars Unlimited, how do I even do this, what's this game even about, you can go ahead and check out the link in the description, garbagerollers.com. They do a really good job of explaining the game, all the different lingo. That's kind of how I learned the different play styles. And then just get a 2-player starter of your own. The new set 3 that's coming out November 8th of 2024. Mark your calendars. Twilight of the Republic is the one I'm looking forward to the most. It's got a lot of the Clone Wars characters in it. The 2-player starter comes with Ahsoka Tano and General Grievous, so that'll be a lot of fun. Can't wait to open those up. I plan on opening some packs for that and uploading it for you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. I'll be releasing some more content like this. So I do really hope that you enjoyed. And you guys, thank you so much for stepping by and making this a part of your day, a part of your evening, whenever you're watching this, taking the time to watch this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and clean up the racks, then you can go home.
Fui Baniaga. Yippee!